Hello, everyone. Alicia Belack here. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wellness Wednesday. Today being the eve of Thanksgiving. So I thought it was appropriate to talk about being well. Okay, so I'm going to share a few tips that I have up my sleeve that could help make the holidays a little bit more manageable. But before we do that, I want to take a moment and just have everyone take a moment and tell me, or think rather, about something that you're thankful for, okay? Being the eve of Thanksgiving, I think it's important for us to take time and slow down and show a little gratitude. So if you want to take a few minutes right now, if you want, you can type them in the chat and just let us know what you're thankful for. Great, and thanks for sharing. So again, with Thanksgiving tomorrow, marking the official start of the holiday season, for some it's joy, for some it's togetherness, and for some the holidays are stressful. So we're going to talk about ways to be well during the season. Thanksgiving's the official start of the holiday season. Ideas of joy and togetherness, they're truly wonderful. But for many, the holidays can bring complicated emotions and stress for a variety of reasons. So we're going to talk. Why are the holidays stressful? Okay. Again, if you want to put an idea in the chat as to why they're stressful, but a reason the holidays could be so stressful are exhaustion. It's sheer exhaustion, guys, of planning and cooking and traveling. It could all be so overwhelming. Okay. And honestly, it really aids in the stressors. Okay. So just too much. Okay. So that could be very overwhelming. Okay. Another reason why the holidays are exhausting, some may have experienced loss. Some may have experienced grief and sorrow. And that really can make the season paralyzing. Okay. Messing up. Hold on. And again, if you've experienced loss, grief, and sorrow, it could really be heightened during this time. Another reason why the holidays are stressful, you're spending the holidays alone. And this could be due to work, due to distance, or just due to life. And you could become depressed and lonely. Financial worries. Okay, this is a big one for a lot of people because there's so much societal pressure to overspend. Okay, so much societal pressure to overspend, and it can create a feeling of inadequacy. Okay, because there's just the cost of everything. So we can overspend on food, we can overspend on travel, and again, that's causing extra stress. And then there's the emotions, okay? So you've got all the emotions that are associated with the holidays, and those could include things like stress, worry, alone, joy, excitement, unsupported, pleasure. Is there an emotion that you resonate with? And then the emotions, sadness is another one. And then the emotions, guys, they often turn into behaviors or habits, okay? And those could include things like withdrawal, substance abuse, overspending, okay? Overeating, irritability, difficulty sleeping. So, as a functional nutritionist, I've got tips, okay? And, these tips can empty your stress cup. They can boost your immune system. And they can improve your overall health in so many ways. And, I just don't look at what we eat or what we're putting into our body. I look at the emotional wellness. I look at your mindset. I look at your beliefs, your habits. All of those are going to shape your behavior. It's going to shape your habits, and it's going to shape how you feel, okay? So a few tips that I want to share, and you can start incorporating these today because you may need them by the weekend time. So put your feet up, okay? Literally, guys, laying on the floor, okay? So walls up on or legs up on the wall. It's going to impact your health in so many ways. So the simple act of putting your feet up on the wall and laying down, it's going to reduce stress. It's going to increase blood flow to the organs for digestion and other functions. Another tip, practice mindfulness. It's so important, focusing on the present, on the here and the now, not the pain of yesterday. This is a big one. We have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries, okay? You have to learn when to say no, okay? That is, really going to help overall. It's going to ward off burnout. It's going to improve your mental health, and it's going to decrease your stress. And saying no is a form of self-care, guys, okay? So that is an important boundary that you could set. Another one that is so important, especially now, is getting some rest, okay? Sleep, guys, by 10:30. That's going to help you maintain that delicate balance of circadian rhythm. And it's going to help you feel rested. We know how we feel when we're tired, okay? We're irritable. We have brain fog. We don't think clearly. And being tired can lead to a whole downstream effect of bad decisions. So getting sleep is so important. Another one that I love to share is gargling. Why do we gargle? Not only to keep our breath fresh, but it is a great way to help your gut and your brain health. And you're doing that because you're supporting your vagus nerve, okay? And that vagus nerve is your direct gut-brain connection. And so when you do things like gargling, okay, it is going to strengthen your immune system, okay? It's going to stimulate organs and brain health. Breathe. Just breathe. A couple times a day, several times a day. It's so important. And it's an easy, free way to calm down at that parasympathetic level, okay? Breathing has been shown to lower cortisol levels, blood pressure, lower your heart rate, and it's free. It's something simple. So, I'll just find myself taking a big old deep breath, holding it, and then relax for a few seconds, okay? That can really help with the stressors that you have. Some additional tips that I love to share are sunlight. Get some sunlight. Light exposure is so helpful, okay? It's really going to help reset that circadian rhythm, guys, okay? It's a great way to start your day is getting natural sunlight. It's just very critical for that internal clock, okay? And your body can't do its job. So go ahead and get some sunlight to help regulate. Stick to those health goals. Now more than ever, it's going to be challenging to stick with those health goals. You've got so many triggers of events and options for maybe eating differently or staying up too late. And it's really important. One that I love to incorporate is movement, specifically going for a short walk after dinner. It's a great way to support your digestion, okay, and just really help your body. So, I say things like making sure you move, go for a walk, making sure you're mindful of what you're eating. Just because it's the holidays, it doesn't mean that we need to overindulge, because then that's going to set us up for feeling bad, for feelings of guilt. So, stick with those health goals. It's important to, not overeat. Make sure you're having those fruits and vegetables. Be mindful of the sugar, okay? Cold and flu season, I like to say sugar season, okay? You had the Halloween a couple weeks ago, and, we're just making not the greatest choices. So that can set us up to get sick. So we want to support our immune system. And by making sure you're hydrated, making sure you're having fruits and vegetables and taking those nutraceuticals can really help. So stick to those health goals. Don't make an excuse. Chew your food, guys. This is a big one. Digestion is the hardest process that our bodies go through. It takes a lot of energy to break down that food into nutrients. So when we chew our food nice and slowly, 20 times, that energy is going to be spent somewhere else, okay, as opposed to digesting your food. So once your food is chewed very thoroughly, that's going to improve your digestion, okay? It's going to reduce bloating, and it's going to help you increase the nutrients of your food. Okay? So chew your food. Slow down. Take a cold shower. Ugh, I know. This one could be an adjustment for you guys, especially as the temperatures are colder. However, so many health benefits to taking a quick cold shower. I love to end my shower last 2 to 3 minutes with cold, okay? And that's going to strengthen my immune system. It's going to improve my stress response. It's going to promote weight loss. It's like my afternoon or morning cup of coffee. So I love the invigorating feeling of that coldness on my body. So give it a try. Another one. Yes, even in the winter, open those windows. Guys, we have so many environmental toxins that ultimately are endocrine disruptors, okay? So even in the winter, I had my windows open today for a little bit. Open those windows, okay? We have toxins in the air. We have toxins with our cleaning supplies, with the paint on our walls, furniture, excuse me. So just make sure you open up those windows, okay, and help get those toxins out of your home. Last, but certainly not least, take your nutraceuticals. Take your supplements, guys, okay? Those are really going to support you and your immune system. A few favorites that we love in our house are going to be Pro Greens. Those are great for detoxification and cleansing, and then also fruits and vegetables intake. Another one that we love is Immunomax, and that's a great way to support the immune system, okay? Cold, flu support. We are around a lot of people, more so in the holidays, and you want to empower your immune system. You want to give it that support that it needs to help fight. Another one we love is Buffered C. That's a great antioxidant and immune support. Calm Day. Let's face it, sometimes the stress of all the things give us a little bit of anxiety, okay? So I love utilizing Calm Days to help support just some of the stressors that I have, okay? And then Probezyme. Probezyme's going to be great, especially after a meal. That's really going to decrease the bloating that you have and support your digestion, okay? And, it's important. It's important to add those nutraceuticals to your regimen because you can't do it alone through food. I'm a big proponent of using food and using lifestyle, but the nutraceuticals are so very important. And some of those benefits of the nutraceuticals are going to be, they're going to strengthen your immune system, okay? That's exactly what we need right now. So it's going to help strengthen our immune system. It's going to enhance our immune system response, okay? It's going to help prevent the development of the viruses, okay? So it's really going to kind of be like a first line of defense for your body, okay? And it's going to decrease those odds. So maybe you are exposed to some germs, but it's really going to help decrease the odds of you getting it. And then you're going to be able to fight it off a little bit better. Another benefit of taking the supplement, it's going to shorten the duration and severity of it, okay? So more than likely, we're all going to get sick several times throughout the season. However, I love empowering people and arming people with tools and just to be able to deal with it. So taking those supplements is going to shorten the duration and the severity. So when you do get it, it's not forever. It's just a little time length. And it's going to lessen the severity of respiratory symptoms as well. A couple activities, guys. Activities to improve your spirits. Read. Okay, this is a great one. It's just a great way to reset and engage in something or an activity that you're passionate about. So pick up a book, maybe something that you've been wanting to read or that you're curious about. Now's the time. Watch your favorite TV show or go to a movie. As we find ourselves feeling a little bit stressed, it's just a good way to reset and focus on yourself. Okay, do something that makes you happy. Learn a new hobby. There's no time like the present to pick up a new hobby and learn something new. Even as, we age, and you never should stop learning. So now it could be something fun to do is just pick up a hobby or something that you've been thinking about doing. Now's the time. And it could really help boost your spirits as well because you're trying something new, okay? Positivity, okay? Your environment has a lot to do with how you feel. So it's really important to surround yourself with positive people, okay? They're going to brighten your spirits. They're going to put you in a better mood. We know how we feel when we're around someone who's just mopey and miserable. You kind of, like their energy, you get that energy, okay? And that's not the energy I want. So I really take pride in surrounding myself, or I try to, with positive people, or I will be that positive influence. Go visit an animal shelter or pet store. I mean, of course, if you don't have allergies, but I'm a pet person, dog person specifically, and just even the action of rubbing them, okay? That's that skin to skin or that touching, okay? That connection, it's calming. It just makes you feel good. So, go visit a pet. Come to my house. Come walk my dog for me. Just animals really do seem to just bring you joy and give you joy. And, making time for relaxation, that's a non-negotiable for me. I really take pride in just that sets the tone for my day. So it's just so important to take time to relax, take time to slow down, take time for treating your body right through yoga and stretching. Okay, those are great ways to calm down at that parasympathetic level and really get in tune with your body. Really just help you focus on something else. So I love taking time to slow down and take time to meditate, just form of relaxation. That's part of my daily habits. Oh. And I will also say, too, that I'm so passionate. I love to empower people. I love to educate people, giving them resources, giving them tools to just really improve their health. So, as a functional nutritionist, it's so much more than diet, as I explained. Your environment is going to shape how you feel. And when you are in a position where you're just not feeling yourself, you're feeling down, I hope you take the tips that I shared with you to really take some control of your health, okay? Walt Disney says, the way to get started is to quit talking about it, okay, and begin. Now is, the time is now. Okay, it is, we're approaching the end of the year's almost over, okay? And I feel like so many of us, we want to make that change. We want to do something, but it's always an excuse. Oh, it's the holidays. Oh, there's always going to be a reason to not do it, okay? There always will be. So I just feel like sometimes you just got to go with both feet in, okay? And if you're needing some help or suggestions, that's what I would love to do, is really come alongside you and support you. In closing, guys, I just write down your stressors, okay? Journaling is very therapeutic. So sometimes when we write down, what's causing us stress, that's a way for us to address it, okay? Write it down, crumble it up, throw it away. I don't want this in my life anymore, okay? Stress is the trash of modern day life. We all generate it, but if you don't dispose of it properly, it's going to pile up and overtake your life, okay? We don't want that, okay? That's going to lead to burnout. That's going to lead to bad choices. That's going to lead to health issues, just a cascade of downstream effects, okay? So don't let it overtake your life, okay? The holidays, they're going to pass. You're going to survive. Why? Because you always do. Okay? You always do. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in to this Wellness Wednesday, Alisha. My contact information is below. Please reach out if you have any questions or if there's any topics you'd like me to cover. And I'll see you next time.